It's interesting though, talking about song subject ideas and what usually like in each generation there's usually subjects that people touch on that kind of reflects the generation. If you talk about the 60s, people were writing songs about what was being reflected. There was war going on in Vietnam, and there was all this kind of social change that people were trying to do, and so none of the best songs reflect that. In the 70s, same thing. There was Hear Me Women, Hear Me Roll, whatever that song. So there's that kind of stuff going on, and then you get the 80s. Well, I'm not sure what the 80s were, but there was like nuclear war going on, and a lot of money being made. So a lot of songs reflect that, like Money for Nothing. So I guess that was the 80s, and the 90s would be what the grunge rock thing going. What was the 90s all about? I don't know. War in Iraq, or for oil, that kind of stuff. You got like Neil Young writing songs like "Keep on Rocking in the Free World," that kind of stuff. That was good stuff. And then but now it's like, what is the now about? It's about, I don't know. It's about looking at oneself and saying, what kind of person am I? It's like the whole Me Too movement. It's like saying, being accountable for what you do and what you say, be more careful about what you say. So that's kind of like now. That's kind of the social awareness thing. It's like now you can't really make jokes about things. It's more, kind of tame. So people can lose their jobs over like saying kind of very kind of racist things, very kind of mean things, all these kind of things. It's like, so I've written songs about that. I started a song called Accountability about that, and and the kind of things, being accountable. And a lot of my songs are about that. So maybe, I don't know. It was not something that I was aware of. I was just writing these kind of songs anyway because of what I see in the world. I see a lot of people doing bad things, and I'm thinking, why aren't these people? It's like, they're just doing it and they're doing it. Everybody does it. People are doing it to the environment. They're just basically, no one's been accountable for it. So that's what accountability was. My song Accountability is a little bit about that. It's about different kinds of things. People doing things and not being held accountable for it. People just, so that's, I don't know. I'm not doing it because that's the cool thing to do. I was writing this kind of songs anyway. I've always been writing this kind of songs. So it's like weird that, that what I'm writing is becoming kind of, the thing. So I don't know, but that's what I've always been writing about, and I've always noticed that. Because I grew up in South Africa, and we were kind of had this kind of taught to have this kind of sense of honor, and manners, and kind of, this is kind of the way it is, kind of try to be a good person, so I'm thinking, why doesn't everybody else do that? So maybe I'm kind of forcing my own kind of way of being raised on other people, but I'm thinking, that's kind of, I don't know, we got this kind of savage way in America of being, which is wrong. I don't know why we want to be savages. It's like, why can't we just be held to a self-honor code, and and be good and be kind and just kind of do the right thing and just be aware of what people need and give them what they need. I've written songs all about this, give people what they need, kind of stuff, just help people. We're on this planet together. So a lot of my songs are about that. So it's not intentional, just that's what I've noticed. So I've written about it, and so now it seems to be what everybody else is thinking too. It's like, maybe we should be accountable for our actions, So I wish people would be more accountable for polluting the environment. I think that, people do. I don't know. It's like, every time I go out and it's cold, you can smell that car exhaust more so, because when it's colder, it takes less time to evaporate into the air, so you can smell it more, and it's just kind of like, oh my gosh. All these people with their cars, man. There's just some millions of cars on the streets, and just kind of keep doing it, and no one cares, and I gotta breathe it in. And I want to. Why am I forced to have to breathe in bad air just because people want their cars and they want to be lazy and these people want all these things, and I have to, and everybody else who doesn't drive have to have the repercussions of all that, and, you know. So it's all those kinds of things, you know. It's like we have to pay for other people's mistakes, basically. You know, that's always the way it is, and that's what the song "Big Games" is about. So, so all those kind of songs, you know, all these kind of things I notice goes into my songs, and so it's like, yeah, basically, you know, age of awareness, age of accountability, age of just looking at ourselves and saying, are we the way we should be? Is this the way we should be to be a successful society? Are we successful? What? Just because he's making money, making us successful? I mean, if we look at it, it's like, oh, okay, we make a lot of money in America. Does that make us good? Is that why we should be doing, making a lot of money so we can buy more stuff? More stuff that'll just litter the place, the country. It's like, okay, well, what does money give us? Okay, well, let's just buy stuff so we have more stuff. You know, okay, but then also buy services so we can, have people do stuff for us or whatever. You know, oh, but then also buys like food and shelter. So but then it buys better food the more money you have, and then it buys better shelter the more money you have. So you get that kind of stuff. But then does it change you as a person and make you better as a person? Probably not. I mean, money doesn't really change who you are. Maybe it makes you worse. Maybe it makes you want the money more. The more money you have, the more you want. You know, it's all that kind of thinking.